guys! It is so nice to be vlogging again. Besides a little bit of residual soreness left over, more so from the stitches than the actual extraction, I am back to myself, feeling good, not in pain, and everything is good. And the last painful part of this dental process is finally over. So awesome feeling for that. I just finished eating and taking my meds, and I took Panda out. Now I'm gonna do my treatment. A little bit different. I told you guys I always have coffee on my treatment, and I haven't tried drinking something hot yet just because I'm a little bit nervous too, because I feel like that won't feel very good. So having some iced coffee on my treatment instead. It's still coffee. Later on today, in a couple of hours, I'm going to bake a cake, so I will be vlogging that. But until then, I'm not going to do much today. Yesterday was pretty fun. We went out, my sister, her best friend, and her husband came over, and we went mini golfing, and then she came over and we had pizza and played games, and it was just so much laughter and so much fun last night. And I was thankful that I felt well enough to participate in that. So last night was a lot of fun, but because of that, I'm going to spend this afternoon not doing much, and then I'm gonna bake that cake later on this evening. I'm timing it around for when my dad gets off of work, so that it'll be hot and ready by the time he comes home and not like been sitting out. And tomorrow I'm planning on resuming my 5K training. On Wednesday I walked 2 miles, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday I haven't really done, well, today's Sunday, but I won't really be doing much. So I think tomorrow I'm gonna walk a mile to kind of get back into it. So all is going in the right direction, and all the painful, hard stuff is over, and it's good to be feeling like me and feeling good again. So I'm gonna do my treatment. Hope you guys are having a great day as well, and I'll see you guys in a little while. Alright, you guys, so it's a little bit after 4, and it's time to bake some cake. This is my first time making cake by myself. I've made cake. I helped my sister make my birthday cake last year, which is the last time I made cake, and over the years that my sisters helped me. But this is my first time doing it by myself, so let's hope I don't screw anything up. So I got all the ingredients ready to go. It's very simple, 3 ingredients. But the first thing that I'm gonna do is take these pans and wash them because they're new. And anytime I get something new from the store, I always like to wash it. So I'm gonna wash these 2 pans, and then we're gonna make some cake. Alright, now we can do this. So I'm gonna start by preheating the oven to 350. Now I'm gonna put everything in the bowl. So let's do that. Actually, before I put everything in the bowl, I'm going to take my butter and butter those pans so that as soon as everything is mixed, because it says pour immediately, I'll be able to put it in there. So good to go. I was able to crack all the eggs without getting any shells in there, a win. Because I normally don't do that. I usually have to fish out at least a shell or two. So, now we mix for 2 minutes. A lot longer than 2 minutes. I ended up mixing till I felt like my arms were gonna fall off, and my batter is still a little lumpy, as you can see. There's like lumps in there, but I don't have an electric mixer. I have to do it by hand, so it's mostly smooth. Hopefully that will kind of sort itself out in the baking process. So let's get this in the oven. Alright, cakes are in. I had to kind of, one ended up being like bigger than the other, so I poured it into the other pan to kind of even them out so they'll cook evenly. And now it's time to clean up, but first we have to do this. Set timer for 23 minutes.
Your timer is set for 23 minutes.
It said 23 to 29, but our oven cooks extremely fast. So I'm gonna go with 23. You can always cook it more, but you don't want to burn it. I'll probably check it after 20. And then I'm gonna take Panda out and clean up, and we'll see what those look like when they come out. And hopefully they won't stick to the pan, and hopefully they will ice okay, because icing is my worst nemesis. So we'll see what happens. Cat. That was a very fast 23 minutes, and they just came out, and they are good to go. I'm a little bit worried that I may have burned the bottoms, just because when I put the knife in there it feels a little bit hard. So I'm not sure if the bottom is burned or not. This one looks like it got a little crispy on the sides too, but they have to cool in the pan for 15 minutes before I take them out. So we'll see what they look like then, but they smell good, you guys. Right, we put out some lavender air freshener yesterday, so right now our house is a mix of lavender and cake, and it is the most amazing smell in the world. Alright, so I got them out of the pan, and I did not burn the bottom like I was afraid of. Like, there's a little bit of stuff stuck to the bottom, but they were not burned on the bottom. I took the liberty of taking a little piece that stayed in the pan and tasting it, just for, you know, quality assurance. So now they are cooling. I'm gonna do the most terrorizing part soon, which is frosting them, because I'm really bad at that. And then going from there, I'm trying to figure out, I'm probably gonna have to, like, I don't know, because I'm gonna put this on top of this, or, you know, the other way around. I think this one's flatter. So I'm gonna put like a little bit of frosting on here, and then smush it on here, and then frost the whole thing. So, but I was really scared of getting them out of the pans, because I thought they were gonna break apart. They did not, so success there. And it's done. And yes, y'all, I need to learn how to frost a cake, because it's sad. But I'm gonna take it carefully and try and put it in here, since the cat already tried to eat it. And to be good to go. I'm not gonna eat it until my dad gets home, since it's his cake, but I'm happy with it. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and say goodnight. I'm very excited to eat this, and I got some vanilla ice cream in the freezer to eat with it, so it'll be a cake and ice cream kind of night. And yeah, thank you guys so much for coming along on this baking vlog today, because that's what it was. And hopefully I didn't make you guys too hungry for cake, or maybe you guys can go make some cake. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for coming along on my day today, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night.